Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're heading up to the Rainy River to fish walleyes and saugers. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, it is a beautiful winter day, and look who I found out on the ice. My buddy Pete Mena. Pete, always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Always fun.
Now, today we are up in Baudette, Minnesota, and we're on Lake of the Woods, but this is actually where the Rainy River dumps into Lake of the Woods, and that creates a magnet for the fish, you think, right?
Yeah, it really does, John. I mean, there's tons of sauger and walleye here. You got perch mixed in, you got a little bit of everything, and the action is always really good generally. You know, a lot of bites. You sort through trying to figure out where the big ones are. I'm hoping maybe we find some suspended. Sometimes that's the key. Most of your bites are going to be right off the bottom, but you're generally going to have a lot of action here, and that's why it's a popular spot.
We've got a good crew today. We got Wes Paul from Johnson Pump, and our host. Who is our host?
Travis Clavin.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. He's a good friend, and we call him the greatest guide on Lake of the Woods.
We do.
Yeah.
No, he's actually not a guide. He's a native up here.
Yeah.
We'll talk to him about that.
We got a joke with him.
Yeah, we're going to have fun though, right?
Absolutely.
Hey folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Oh my gosh, look at the head on that. And look at that mouthful of weed. Look at that pike. Are you having fun with the tip ups?
Having a great time. Love Beaver Dam.
Oh, look at that, Blake. Holy cow.
Oh my God!
Look at that pike, Blake. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this pike. Oh my gosh. That is a trophy pike right there, pal.
Oh, dude.
Oh man, is that
fish.
gorgeous. Look at this guy, folks. This is a beauty. Oh, wait till you see the tummy on
Look at
this
the build
guy.
on that one.
Oh, nice bass. I'm bullet. Look, pull that up. There you go. You've proven that will call fish inch.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Meet Chris McGillis of McGillis Weimer, experienced personal injury lawyers.
A lot of the people that watch your show, I mean, those are the type of customers and clients that we have, right? I mean, good people, care about their community, they're passionate about the outdoors. That's just been a way to have a bond with somebody in a relationship. To truly tell a client's story to a jury or a judge and be persuasive, I really think you gotta be able to walk in their shoes and be able to explain why what happened to them matters.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As I talked about, we're on Lake of the Woods where the Rainy River enters the lake, and Travis Clavin, a friend of mine who we met muskie fishing the last couple of years up here. But Travis, you've been fishing Lake of the Woods all your life. Is this really a prime area?
Yeah, and every winter we get out, we try to get out as early as possible, try to clean them up.
What I talked to Pete about, it's a jigging bite, and you guys actually use just like a live minnow, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can use that, or you could maybe even go like what you're doing today with the jig head with just a head on it.
Yeah, actually I'm using a Castmaster, and I love these tungsten Castmasters, and all I do is put that minnow head down there, bounce the bottom a little bit, lift it up and jiggle it, and it'll work, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Pound that bottom.
Hey, here we go. I caught a small sauger before. Let's see what we got here. We've got there we go, folks. That's a sauger 2, but that is actually a keeper style sauger right there. Not bad. And you can tell the difference, folks, between the walleye and the saugers by these black spots on here and no white tail. But that's a perfect eating size sauger right there. Not a bad way to start the day on that little Castmaster, that tungsten Castmaster. Yay, Petey!
Hey, this is kind of fun. Lots of fish on the graph.
Yeah. I mean, we've been catching fish every minute. It's a matter of just going through them to see,
Yeah. This has got to be a little better.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, there you go. That's a nice, hold that up. That's a beautiful walleye right there. And that little Castmaster is such a great bait, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, they work well. We're gonna let this guy go because we got quite a few saugers here, but yeah.
I'm coming. Ooh, connection there, huh?
Yeah, I think it's another sauger, John.
Well, you got to tell the folks we've been catching a ton of those cigar saugers, you know, small ones, right?
Yeah, they're great eating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got a little different surprise
That
here.
is a beautiful perch there, Pete.
Yeah,
Good job.
that the old Eagle Claw laser sharp
Hold the perch
chartreuse.
up a little bit there, we're next to the hook, so we can see there. That's a nice perch. And Lake of the Woods has actually a pretty good population of nice perch too.
Oh yeah, 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 absolutely.
Sound bullet,
of course.
Your sound bullet calls them in. But you're sitting at how far off the bottom?
This one right on the bottom. I have set a couple up high to see if there's any suspenders out here, but this was like 6 inches to a foot off the bottom.
That's gonna taste good tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah, and those saugers are really good too.
Hey, my buddy Wes Paul. A little slippery out here today, buddy.
It is.
Feel pretty good?
Feels a lot better than the little saugers we've been getting.
Ooh, there you go. There's a walleye. Now, Wes, you've been coming up here for years with Travis. You guys have had some spectacular bites.
We've had some really, really good days out here. You know, it's been hours where you can't get a line, keep a line down.
Yeah, and does time of day make a difference?
You know, this has been, you know, morning, evening, even at noon. But, you know, it's better towards morning or evening.
Travis, I just got a nice sauger here. What do you got there?
Looks like a decent walleye, John.
Yeah, look at that. I got a sauger too.
Oh,
Same
perfect.
time.
Little doubleheader action.
Hold
we
them
got.
up together. I mean,
Absolutely.
they are big fish, I'll tell you what, folks, and that you'll throw back. But these saugers, as Pete said earlier, are they good to eat?
Delicious.
Are they?
Yeah, absolutely. They throw them in a little oil. You're good to go, buddy.
Now, tell me about the limits out here.
You know, you take 6 total.
Okay.
You could take as many as 4 walleyes.
4
And
walleyes.
any mix in between saugers and walleyes with a 6 total.
You know, at the top of the program, we talked about where we are, where the Rainy River comes into Lake of the Woods. But are we fishing rock? What is this kind of structure we're fishing here?
This is just mud out here, John. Yeah, yeah, basically massive amounts of it, but it holds a tremendous amount of fish. I mean, this has been going on for years and years, decades now. So, I mean, the population here is tremendous. The natural reproduction has to be extremely good, and there's got to be a lot for them to eat out here.
Kind of nice just fishing a mud flat. You can pop a hole anywhere.
You really can. You know, you come out here, we actually joke around quite a bit. It's like, oh, you know, every time you come out and you see all these people, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, the secret spot. But you can move around a little bit, but generally, you know, you'll find an area that's got fish. First place you decide to poke a few holes.
Now I'm getting upset. I don't have any time to fish. Every time
There we
ooh,
go.
that's a
There we go,
nice
boys.
sauger right there, Travis.
Yeah, we'll take it.
That is a beauty. How big do those saugers get?
You know, this is
Come on up here, buddy.
right around probably a nice sauger here. Probably as nice as you're going to get most of the
Okay,
time.
I see, yeah. But again, the eating quality on the saugers is wonderful, folks. And hold them out. Don't worry about the
I got
hook.
them up pretty good here.
Yeah,
so.
that is a nice sauger right there. So again, 2 saugers, 4 walleyes.
Yep, 2 saugers, 4 walleyes, or 6 total, regardless of the combination. Just a maximum of 4 walleyes.
Yeah, that's a nice one right
Absolutely.
there. Yeah. I decided to use my Yamaha because everybody's catching fish right and left, you know. Feel decent?
Yeah, it's kind of funny because you asked if I tried plastic.
Oh, there you go, buddy. That's a decent fish.
Not a monster, but yeah, a little bit of chartreuse.
You know what I was thinking
Mackie
before?
plastic.
What's kind of neat? This would be a great place to introduce beginning ice fishermen or kids, wouldn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Because
yeah.
their bites are it's going all day.
Yeah, yeah. No, it really is cool. Yeah, you're constantly seeing fish on the graph, and you know, you might have a little bit of time, and then you just hop to another hole, and there'll be a bunch of fish.
Hey,
there.
show the folks that rod you're using. That is an interesting rod. Why do you like that rod and reel combo, Pete?
Well, I like this type of reel better than the spinning reel. First of all, it just seems like it. I don't know. I have less problem with line twist and stuff, and mess ups, but this is a scepter stick by
Okay.
Clam, and this is a Gravity Elite reel. And yeah, once I started trying these, I've kind of switched over totally to this now.
Less wrist fatigue too, I assume.
Oh yeah, it balances real nice for me. It just feels good, and yeah, it's been real good, John. I love them.
Hey, here we go, folks. I'll tell you what, these light clam rods are so fun to play. Here he is, and we have ourselves a... Ooh, there's a nice sauger. You know, like I said before, they aren't the biggest fish in the world, but you are constantly marking fish. And look at how he ate that Castmaster there. And I did what Pete did, put a little piece of plastic on there. I mean, that's a nice sauger wherever you go.
And here he is. Yeah, back your head up.
I'm coming, guys. I'm coming.
Hold on. It's a nice,
What do we got
pike.
there, Traveroo?
Looks like it's a pike.
Seriously?
I'm thinking so. Yeah.
Oh, that
it's a
happens
pike.
out here,
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
we can
yeah.
get
There.
into
Oh,
that
not
every now and
bad.
then,
Come
yeah.
on up here, Wes,
Yeah,
or
could be
Travis,
worse.
or
Yeah,
one of you guys.
absolutely.
Let's see that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks. I don't know what the deal is here, but these are beautiful eating fish, and we're going to let that one go. But there are a lot of big ones here, too, aren't there, Trav?
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, on the river in the spring, and on the west side of the river, and or on the lake, I should say, the pike are abundant and fat
And
and full
big.
for the spring. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you know, the neat thing is when you get into March and even early April, if the ice is still here, that is the time to target the big pike, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We've had lots of good luck down here, and actually go right out by my place, just up the river, and caught a lot of 40-plus inch pike.
Wow, hold that one up. I mean, not bad.
this is a
That's
nice little
kinda-
guy. I mean,
yeah,
it's-
hold them up. There
mean-
you go. Be proud of that
Yes,
fish there.
well, I appreciate that,
There
John.
you go, Travel.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. 20% off all ice fishing lures. On sale starting at $159.
What amazes me, folks, is how aggressive these fish are. Let's see. It feels decent. There we go. Not a bad sauger right there. But it is amazing, seriously, how aggressive these fish are. And what I did is copied Pete there, put a little piece of plastic on that Castmaster because we're running out of minnows already. But these saugers are just absolutely wonderful to eat. And I can't wait. Can you, Ryan?
Not at all.
No, they're going to be good tonight.
The skies are clear, shine on and on. Wisconsin woods and waters we all own. The skies are clear, shine on.
This fight is between you and the fish. The lake may get unruly, but our motors quiet the noise. And now that the best trolling motors ever made are even better, we'll lead the charge. So you can focus on getting them to bite whenever and wherever the fight takes you. With Minn Kota, you're free to fish on any front.
Folks, I drive 40,000 miles a year. I use AMSOIL synthetic oil for two reasons. I don't have to change my oil for 25,000 miles. My truck runs better and I get better gas mileage. Folks, you see us talking about the Johnson Pump washdown kit every week. On a charter boat, pontoon boat, any boat, it's really a great thing to have. Now, you guys get a lot of blood on your hands, so what do you do?
John, this washdown pump right here, the Johnson, just spray it right off. And obviously we got quite a bit of blood on the back deck, and this thing will take care of it.
So you actually use it while we're out here fishing so the customers don't get blood and everything on them.
Exactly.
And again, that's the Johnson Pump washdown kit. You love it?
Love it.
Trav, I'm kind of glad my hole has slowed down a little bit. It was such fast fishing,
Yeah,
you know? And that brings up a point I wanted to ask you. If you can stand up, please,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
hold that up there. And I can't believe the numbers of saugers, but, you know, you fish out here all the time. Is the evening, is that the time to target the walleyes?
Yeah, morning, evening, I mean, pretty much throughout the entire day, all depending on the time of year, really. I mean, but right now we're catching some nice saugers. I mean, maybe we'll mix in some decent walleyes, and I think it'll work out just fine.
Pete, I am having a blast over here today, buddy. Look at this one. They're all, I mean, those aren't giant fish, but I'll tell you what, as saugers go, they're nice.
They're great and they're fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, one thing I want to ask you, you know, you've fished Lake of the Woods a long time.
no, come on.
And I'm just really impressed when you look around the number of ice fishermen here. Is this normal?
This is normal and actually not that many yet.
Really?
Yeah, it really is amazing out here. It's like a city. You know, I mean, I would say it's maybe 25% of what is out here sometimes.
What will be, yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to talk a little bit. I mean, you and I have ice fished together other areas of Lake of the Woods. It's not just the walleyes and saugers. There's big northern pike, crappies too, right?
Yeah, crappie bite can be really good in some areas. And the pike, as always, open water and ice are totally underrated, really. I mean, it's amazing, especially late ice when you get out here and those eggs are ripe. But some of the females you get are just, they're unbelievable. A 42-incher will be, you know, 23 pounds or something. They're just beautiful.
Pete, we actually ran out of minnows, so I got to show you. Ooh, here he is.
The boys are
on a minnow run.
On a minnow run, yeah.
I got to show you what I did here, though, because I was perch fishing on Lake Michigan last week. You know what I had in my pocket?
Oh, I know.
I had some jerk minnows in my pocket.
And he swallowed it, too.
I can't. Yeah. Do you have a pliers?
Yeah,
I don't know if I get this one out. But I got to show you what I did, folks.
Yeah.
I cut a jerk minnow junior, just the tail off. He came up and smoked that thing. But no, if you're going to come out here, bring a bunch of minnows, right?
Yeah.
Here, hold that up next to my bait. Do you like my bait idea there? A chopped off jerk minnow junior on a Castmaster.
Perfect.
I was a little worried about cooking these Johnsonville brats today with all these guys out here on Lake of the Woods. I mean, I thought all these guys are going to be attacking me as soon as they smelled it, you know what I mean? I got for you today, and this truly is one of your favorites, Johnsonville regular brats. And, you know, we have them when I come up to Hayward all the time. And what I did with these, Pete, because we're on the ice today, I boiled them for about 7 minutes last night, just so they're kind of pre-cooked. That way I can put them on the grill, and they only take about 5 or 10 minutes to get that golden brown texture. Premium cuts of pork, and I'll tell you what, the Johnsonville spices. Go ahead, buddy. Johnsonville regular brats. Awesome. Aren't they great? Too bad Tex isn't here today, you know? He'd love one. He'd be going, rrr, rrr, rrr. Hey, folks, Johnsonville regular brats. Look for them at your favorite retailer today. I'm coming. Is that your 5th fish in the last 5 minutes?
It sure is, John.
Oh,
it looks
look at
like
that
a decent one.
There's a nice walleye.
Actually looks decent.
Come on up here, would you, buddy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a nice walleye. You know, seriously, we're right at noon right now, high blue skies, and you just caught how many fish in 5 minutes?
So this will be my 7th in 5 minutes.
That's pretty impressive. Hold them out. I mean, not bad. And, you know, if you want to come somewhere for eater, walleyes, and saugers, this seems to be the destination, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been doing good today.
Is this kind of like this every day when you come out?
I can't say every day. Later in the season, it cools off a little bit,
Yeah.
but yeah, this early ice is usually pretty produces well.
And towards evening, we may get some bigger walleyes.
I'm hoping
That's
so.
not bad there, buddy. There you go. You know, this is almost as much fun as when we were in Canada last winter, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're getting bit all the time. And that one looks like a decent one. Here he comes, and nice job, Wes. There you go, pal. You know, like we talked about, no giants, but how much fun is this? Seriously.
It's been excellent, just nonstop action.
And I got to thank you. You know, we ran out of minnows, and you bit the bullet, and you got into the ATV, and you went and got us minnows. I appreciate that.
Yeah, me and the guide, Travis, went back and got minnows.
Yeah, no, Travis doesn't guide up here, folks. But, you know, you've been telling me about this for years, how fast the fishing is, and it is.
It is. It's been just a wonderful day, and we're usually blessed like this.
The Fleet Farm John Gillespie's 2024 fishing contest is underway. To enter is simple. Just snap a picture of your trophy catch and go to a Fleet Farm store to get an entry blank, or go to fleetfarm.com to download an entry blank. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, 20% off all ice fishing tip-ups and ice rod and reel combos on sale starting at $7.19. And 15% off all ice locators and all underwater cameras and accessories on sale starting at $16.99.
Hey, Josh Tigan here. You know, I guide all winter long in some very harsh conditions on Lake Superior and on the inland lakes. And one product I use a lot is Amsoil Quick Shot. This allows me to keep my machines running smoothly all winter long, even in the worst conditions.
Folks, we're at Clam headquarters in Rogers, Minnesota. And Matt, I take a look around. You've got so many different combos, right?
Absolutely. From panfish to walleyes to lake trout, from novice to expert, we got you covered.
Yeah, I love this yellow one. What is this one?
This is the Voltage. It's great. It finds a lot of kids' stockings at Christmas. Obviously, it's eye-catchy, all the great models and actions, and very affordable.
I used this last year. Great for panfish. Now, what is this one? This is called the Dead Meat Rod?
The Dead Meat, the idea is to be the all-purpose dead stick. So whether you're fishing walleyes, big game fish, or perch, it's very durable, it's very effective, it's got a limber tip and a solid backbone.
Now, the Bravo series. This is kind of a neat thing you guys are doing this year.
Yep, so the Bravo series is new. It looks really sharp, comes in a nice, neat package, all the great actions. But one cool thing about the Bravo, it's part of the Folds of Honor, which means a portion of the proceeds go back to our veterans.
And I want to say once again, folks, Clam has a combo for everybody, right?
You got it.
To check out our full line of ice fishing products, go to clamoutdoors.com. Pete, he's got something, Trav's got something big on here,
He's
buddy.
running pretty good.
Nice.
All right. You've been battling this a few minutes, haven't you?
Yeah, he's fun.
You got that little teeny rod.
Yeah, it's pretty lightweight.
But you got a crappie rod, bud?
Yeah, really.
Lightweight, but we're
Oh,
working on
look
this.
at the size of that walleye.
Thank you.
Hey, come on up here, you guys. Come on up here,
Yeah,
Trav.
yep.
We got to show the folks that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a nice
You know,
fish.
is that unusual out here this size?
No, these are pretty common. Like I said, you have to fish through the little ones first, but that's
That's a
payback
beautiful
right there.
fish right there.
That is.
And you know, Pete, it is kind of interesting. You know, what these walleyes and saugers are doing, they're actually rooting up this mud and eating bugs, right? That's why they're out here?
Yeah, and that's why you see them, you know, in a lot of cases, you just see it rise barely off the bottom. It's literally part of the bottom at first.
Yeah, boy, is that a beautiful fish. Hold them this way, you know, hold them so we can get a good shot of that.
Absolutely.
That's a beautiful fish. Hey, look at this. We got two on at a time. Wes Paul in the foreground, Travis in the background. Can you get yours there? Not a bad sauger. Come on, let's go over here.
All right.
Oh, you guys come over here, actually. Turn around. Come on, guys. Hey, seriously, you have any idea how many fish we've caught?
I don't.
Lost count.
No, I mean, everybody's got to have 20 apiece, right?
Easily.
And this is kind of normal, huh?
This time of year, yeah, it can get really good.
I just put on, hey, Wes, you got to check this out. I just put on a Acme Hyper Rattle, and I'll tell you, oh, there you go. That's pretty decent. But hold on steady here. Not a big fish, but look at how he ate that Hyper Rattle. That's by Acme, and that is an outstanding, ice fishing bait.
You just put that on and it was
And I've had 5 bites in a row. But no, that's cool. And you kind of just like pop it, and then it just kind of swims around down there, and they come up and hammer it. Wes Paul, I'll tell you what, he's a hot stick today. And you know that? You've caught a lot of fish today, buddy. Okay, and... Oh, decent eater size sucker there, or sucker. Hold him up. Now, Wes called me last year. He was catching a bunch of walleyes out here, and I said, "What's your secret bait? What is your secret bait?"
Google Eye Jig.
Google Eye Jig with a live minnow.
Yep, Google Eye Jig with live minnow.
Yeah, and little eyes on there, a little rattle in there, and you've done well on that.
Yeah, bounce it out the bottom, and they seem to come right up and smoke them.
I love these Minnesota guys, folks. They actually have 2 holes, one with a bobber.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, that's
There
a
he
nice
goes.
fish.
Yeah,
Yeah, grab him.
Yeah.
No, here. You guys, you Minnesota guys, you have a hole there and a hole here with a bobber on it. So you've been running back and forth all day.
Yes, sir. I'm getting my steps in.
Okay, we just talked about it, and we're over 100 fish today, right?
I would say easily.
I mean, that's phenomenal fishing, and nothing giant. You caught that beautiful walleye. But folks, know, come up here for the numbers and the eating quality, right?
Well, absolutely. And there's trophies to be had as well.
Yeah, hold that out. I mean, that's a beautiful walleye right there. Good job. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, John.
All right. I'll tell you what, dude. It is amazing the day that we have had. It really is.
It's been fun, John.
All right, let's see. Let's see here, buddy.
This is a good one. He's better than the last.
Oh, there's a nice walleye.
Yeah, we'll take him. Heck yeah.
Hey, you know what's kind of cool today? We had a few fish laying on the ice over there, and an eagle came in, and he was staring at those fish, and Ryan got a great picture of that eagle, but he never did grab one of them, did he?
No, he stayed his distance.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous walleye there, about 17 incher, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. Wes Paul's got something on. Travis, oh, there we go. Hey, Trav, well, hold them up. Hey, I'll tell you what, Trav, you were right. I mean, fishing was awesome all day, but this evening deal is pretty cool, isn't it, Wes?
It's unreal.
I mean, it is every time you put down, right?
Yeah, every time you put down.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. Hi, I'm Pete Mena, and I think most people agree that rust sucks. What I use to help prevent rust and unrust things is AMSOIL MP, AMSOIL Metal Protector.
Thank you for my first 100 fish day that I have seen on the ice in a long time. That's how many we caught.
Glad to hear you're happy.
Yeah, thanks for your hospitality, buddy, and we'll see you soon, okay?
Absolutely, my pleasure. It's always good to fish with friends.
Yes, thanks, Trav. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know we're going to fish it. We will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.